Have you ever wondered why some people never post their photos online? Open Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, and you'll see millions of people sharing selfies, vacations, birthdays, and every important moment of their lives. But then, there are people who stay completely invisible. No profile updates, no selfies, no personal photos. At first, it seems unusual. You might even assume they're shy, insecure, or simply inactive. But psychology tells a very different story. The people who post the least are not always the least confident. In fact, many of them have something that social media can never provide: inner validation. They don't measure their worth by likes, comments, or followers because their confidence comes from within, not from the opinions of strangers. Think about it for a moment. If nobody liked your next photo, would it change how you feel about yourself? For many people, the answer is yes. But for those who rarely post, that question doesn't even matter. Their happiness isn't connected to online attention. Psychologists have studied this behavior for years, and what they discovered is fascinating. Behind this simple habit lies a unique way of thinking, a different relationship with confidence, privacy, and emotional intelligence. So before you assume someone is hiding from the world, ask yourself something else. What if they're simply strong enough that they don't need the world to notice them? And that's where the real psychology begins. The first reason is something psychologists call privacy orientation. Most people think privacy is about hiding something, but in reality, it's often about protecting something. Imagine two people living equally successful lives. One posts every achievement online. The other quietly celebrates with close friends and family. The difference isn't success. It's where they seek satisfaction. People with a high privacy orientation believe that not every meaningful moment needs an audience. They enjoy experiences while they're happening, instead of interrupting them just to capture the perfect photo. Research suggests that people who depend less on external validation often experience greater emotional stability. They don't constantly check who viewed their story or who liked their latest picture. Their attention stays focused on the present moment instead of the digital world. This also explains why many confident people disappear from social media for weeks or even months without feeling anxious. They don't feel like they're missing out because their identity isn't built around being constantly seen. There's another hidden advantage. The less you expose your personal life online, the more control you keep over it. Your memories remain yours. Your achievements stay personal. Your peace becomes harder for other people's opinions to disturb. And that's where psychology reveals something surprising. Sometimes the strongest confidence isn't showing the world who you are. It's knowing exactly who you are, even when nobody is watching. But perhaps the biggest difference has nothing to do with privacy. It has everything to do with self-worth. Psychologists describe this as internal validation, the ability to feel valuable without needing constant approval from other people. This is one of the strongest signs of emotional maturity. Think about the last time someone complimented you. It probably felt good, but imagine if that compliment never came. Would you still believe in yourself? For many people, confidence rises and falls depending on how others react. A post gets hundreds of likes, and they feel important. It gets ignored, and suddenly they begin questioning themselves. Their emotions become controlled by an algorithm. People who rarely post their photos break that cycle. Instead of asking, "Do people like me?" they ask, "Am I living according to my own values?" That simple shift changes everything. Their focus moves away from attention and toward growth. They spend more time learning, building skills, strengthening relationships, and creating a meaningful life offline. While others are busy documenting every moment, they're fully living those moments. This doesn't mean they're better than everyone else. It simply means they've discovered something many people spend years searching for. Real confidence doesn't come from being seen. It comes from knowing your value, even in complete silence. So the next time you meet someone who never posts their photos, don't mistake their silence for insecurity. Sometimes the quietest people carry the strongest minds. And maybe the people who need the least attention are the ones who understand themselves the most.